Hi, I'm Daniel Lainsbury, Chief Operating Officer at Delta XD. Worked here for about 2 years and have a background in precision optical metrology. Yes, so we have a Makino U6 H.E.A.T, which gives us a capability of large objects, but also very precise smaller objects as well. About 6 months ago, we were in a process for a tender for a job and looking at being able to section metallic components to access the internals for quality control. So we're looking around at what was on the market. One of the directors of the company had some history with Makino, so it was down selected very quickly due to its capability, knowing its quality and accuracy. So it was quite an easy decision in the end. That on top of having a very short delivery time meant we could win the project and meet the timescales the customers needed. So the reason we went down the EDM machine, and specifically one with a fine cut capability, is a lot of our projects involved inspection of turbine blades, and being able to access the very detailed core geometry without losing material was very key to us as well. So the machine offers the 0.1mm cutting capability, but also a large volume capability when we get larger castings for aerospace to cut up as well. So it gives us a full range of capabilities, both small and precise, but also large and quick if we need it. Being able to cut very fine details with the machine and to a few microns in accuracy means that we can target very precise cuts on fine features. So on some of the smaller turbine blades, you're looking at kind of 0.1mm trailing edge. So having the confidence that we can make a cut and hit the area we need first time is really important for us, because then we're not scrapping components as part of the process. So that saves cost for the customer, reduces time, and just gives a bit of a service to the customers. One of the things we've noticed from having the machine is actually the expansion of projects within current customer bases. So having this capability is a real advantage, and the way we use it with the metrology systems to be able to do adaptive machining is a service that they haven't typically been able to access in the past. So a turnkey solution of metrology, inspection and machining is a really useful mechanism for us to expand the business and offer a solution in the UK that's not provided by anyone else. Being able to cut up parts versus them having to typically split the processes into a metrology process, an outsourced cutting process, and then have the confidence to recombine it is both cost and risk to the project. So being able to have the capability in-house and offer it as a full end-to-end solution has really helped our customers and gives them confidence that the measurements are right, the parts are right, and projects will be delivered on time. So that machine's really gave us that capability and confidence. We're already well underway in making the asset pay for itself. So we purchased this back in December. It was fully up and installed and running by the end of December, and we're probably looking 6 to 9 months to get a full asset repayment on the equipment, and potentially looking for a second machine. After order placement, the NCMT were really good at delivery timescales, so one of the reasons we chose them is because they could deliver it within 3 weeks. The training was provided within that same time frame, so we sent 2 staff members from Delta XD with no previous experience for a week's worth of training, which they both rated very highly, enabled us to start working with the machine straight away, and also in quite complex ways, so not just simple 2D cuts, but also full complex adaptive machining as well. So the training was brilliant, and that just meant we can start working on customer projects within sort of 5 to 6 weeks. NCMT have been brilliant throughout the process, from the specification stage where they sent someone in, looked at what we did, understood, recommended the right machine to proceed with, all the way through to the order process, which was very professional and fast. Training was brilliant, well delivered in a great facility, and then the ongoing support, so the installation was well managed, the acceptance testing was great, and obviously all the calibration was completed first time, and then the aftermarket support has been really good, so good follow-up and support across the board.